Part 2. What was wrapped in black thread? The rain had not stopped in Upper Shimla. Dark clouds hung low over the valleys of Himachal Pradesh, as if the mountains themselves were holding their breath. The tantric sat cross-legged inside the cracked living room of Thakur's house. The red pouch lay open before him. Inside it were strands of hair, bone fragments, charcoal dust, and something tightly bound in black thread. He warned everyone to stand back. With trembling fingers, he slowly began unwrapping the thread, layer by layer. As the final knot loosened, a strong stench filled the room, damp earth and something older. It was a small clay idol, but not of any god. It had no eyes, no mouth, just a hollow carved face, and on its chest, the name Arun scratched faintly into the clay. Arun felt his knees weaken. "This is not ordinary black magic," the tantric whispered. "This is Jalan jealousy ritual." The house was not cursed randomly. It was targeted. The spirit bound here feeds on envy. It was tied to Arun's life force. The room suddenly grew colder. From upstairs, a loud crack echoed. The ceiling in Arun's bedroom split open slightly, as if something inside the structure was trying to push outward. The tantric stood quickly. "We must break the binding before midnight," he said. "After that, it will no longer stay inside the walls." That night, they prepared a cleansing ritual in the courtyard. Sacred fire burned bright despite the wind. Mantras filled the valley. The clay idol was placed into the flames. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the house screamed. Not metaphorically. A deep, groaning sound vibrated through the structure as if wood and stone were alive. Windows shattered. Cracks spread violently across the outer walls. The porch grass twisted unnaturally, blackening before their eyes. Inside the fire, the clay idol began to crack. But instead of turning to ash, it bled. Dark liquid seeped from the cracks in the clay. And from the roof came the same sound Arun had heard before. Thwack, thwack, thwack. Louder now, faster. The tantric's chanting grew desperate. "Someone from this village buried this," he shouted over the storm, "and that person must confess, or the spirit will not leave." At that very moment, a man stumbled into the courtyard. It was the same villager who had smiled too often at Thakur's success, his face pale, his body trembling. "I didn't mean for it to go this far," he cried. "I only wanted their orchard to fail." Lightning struck nearby. The clay idol exploded in the fire. A shock wave knocked everyone to the ground. For a few seconds, the world went silent. When the smoke cleared, the cracks on the house had stopped spreading. The oppressive weight in the air lifted slightly, but not completely. The tantric stood slowly. "It is weakened," he said, "but spirits born of jealousy never die easily." The villager was later arrested for attempted harm and occult intimidation. The Thakur family repaired the house. The apples bloomed again. But even today, when storms roll over Upper Shimla, Arun sometimes wakes at exactly 3 a.m., and from somewhere deep within the walls, he hears one final, faint reply.